Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Friday at 4. My name is James Schreiber, and we also have Amanda van der Heijden. She is here as usual. Hi, Amanda. Happy Friday.
Hi, everyone. Happy Friday.
So today, what we thought we'd talk about, which we believe is very relevant as the Labor Day weekend is upon us, and the start of what some people consider to be the most important quarter of the business year, the third quarter when it comes to talent acquisition, as well as looking for a new position, is a topic called leveling up. And basically what we're trying to say here is, are you ready for that next position? And if so, how do you know? And if not, what do you do to get yourself to a point where you can level up to that next great job opportunity? So Amanda, just from what you know about the topic and from what you understand about the third quarter and how important it is for the remainder part of the year when it comes to your career and talent, talk to me a little bit about your feelings on leveling up.
Absolutely. So this is the big push, right? For most people, it's the last big priority quarter before the holiday season. And so people are trying to get through their annual goals. They're thinking about their 2020 budgets. They're thinking about how are they going to be successful? Did they have a good year? We've talked about did you have a good week? Did they have a good year? And so this is the big push. And even just this past week, this is the sweet spot, because literally this week I have had people reaching out to me left and right saying, you know what? I want a new career. Come 2020, I want a new career. I'm ready for that next level. So, it's very critical both for the individual to be thinking where they want to be next year, and also for the organization. How are they going to keep their top performers? How are they going to develop their high potential people? So it is an all around big push quarter.
Agreed. And everyone, this is your time. Right now, you can make it about you. You've had basically 3/4 of this year under your belt. You may be in a position for the last 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. But right now, especially over this Labor Day weekend, if you have some time to think about it, ask yourself, where do I want to go? And how can I get there? So the leveling up theory is look at your current status, your current career, your current level, and ask yourself, am I ready to make that move? And if so, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? How do I start? Well, thankfully, we have programs to help you get to that next level. We have programs to review your resume to make sure that it really pinpoints what you are about. We talked about branding last week. This is another aspect of branding. We have coaching classes that can help you get ready for that first initial either phone interview or in-face interview. You only get one time to make that first impression. You want to make it right. We also have a long-term kind of career building aspect where we work with you on setting your goals, developing that roadmap, and then getting you to the different aspects of those career goals so you can reach that ultimate dream of yours, which is to level up, to get a new job. Amanda, maybe talk to us a little bit about how important it is to review the resume, the branding aspect, and the coaching aspect.
Yeah, so let's rewind for 1 second. And some of you might be thinking, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for that next career. Maybe I'm fine where I am. So the first thing that I always love doing with clients, individuals, and organizations is first you have to understand where you're currently at, and you have to identify where you want to go, and then we can reverse engineer that. So one of the things that I always say is, make sure you know where your stats are and where you want to go. And the biggest question I always ask clients is when they say, I'm not sure if I'm ready for a change. The first thing I always ask them is, are you still learning on the job? Are you still enjoying what you do? Those are some indicators early on. If you're having to drag yourself to work every day, or if you just feel so stale because you're doing the same thing day in, day out with the same people and you're not feeling engaged, that's maybe a sign it's time to move on. And then we can work together to figure out, okay, where is the next step? So you have to get first you have to identify what you want, and then we can figure out how to get you there.
Exactly. And look, this is a very unique market now from a talent acquisition standpoint. For the most part, people watching this video, you're in demand. You can see that. You read the news reports. You can go on LinkedIn or Indeed and you see the open jobs. So what you have to ask yourself is this the time you start to invest in you, believe in you, and take that chance and that opportunity to go for that level up, to go for that next position? Maybe a challenge. And again, as we always say, it's going to be work to get there. But no one does know what the future is going to hold. But what we know right now, for the next year and a half, the economy's good. The talent acquisition ratio to open positions and qualified candidates is very good from a candidate side. So think about it this weekend. Think about, am I ready? And do I want to put myself through that challenge to level up? And if so, we have the tools, we have the expertise, and we have the desire to help you. Right, Amanda?
Absolutely. We love helping people get to the next level in their career and in their life. It's a passion of ours. We love helping people. And personally, we believe in the growth mindset model of continuing to grow and improve. So no matter how far you've already been in your career, there's always an extra step you can go, an extra milestone you can get to. We believe in staying engaged and pushing forward.
That's so true. You're never done learning, right? You graduate from college with degree, and whatever the degree is in, you don't just stop learning and say, well, I'm a college graduate, that's it. One of the aspects of college or any type of education is the ability to teach us what we need to do when we don't understand something, when we want to learn something, to give us the tools to find this out. This is, again, your time to invest in yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. Only you can decide, listen, it's the time for me to go for it. So if you do, or if you just want to talk about it, go to our website at www.grtas.net. That's grtas.net. Sign up for a free 30-minute consultation call with one of our experts. It even might be Amanda or myself. We'll talk you through the programs. We'll listen to what your desires and your goals are for your career. And we'll give you really relevant advice that you can take, whether you use our services or not. Amanda, anything you'd like to say in closing?
That's it. I hope you all enjoy the long weekend, and I hope you really use this time to reflect and figure out what you want 2020 to look like, because it's just around the bend.
All right, everyone. Well, again, have a great Labor Day weekend, right? Labor Day. This weekend was designed for us. So why not take a few moments of it, think about your labor, and think about where you'd like to be this time next year for Labor Day. Hey, if you like the video, please hit the like button. And also subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our podcast. This helps us get the message out to as many people as we can. We also want to hear from you. You can send us your notes and your comments via the webpage. But all in all, have a wonderful, have a safe holiday weekend. If you're in Florida, like I am, please be safe and take the warnings very, very seriously. Well, thank you again. Happy Friday. Goodbye, everyone.